You're watching WBZ-TV Boston.
Eyewitness News, Monday, May 29th, with Tony Pepper, Jack Williams, and the Eyewitness News team.
Here's what's happening tonight. A coherent
And now your personal news service, First 4 News.
Now, Eyewitness News, the late edition, with Jack Williams, Liz Walker, Bruce Schwegler, and Bob Lobel.
Good evening. Here's what's happening tonight.
One station is more than just the headlines. Weather that won't leave you wondering what tomorrow will bring. Sports that's more than just the scores. One station, today's 4. This is Eyewitness News, the noon edition, with John Henning, Gary LaPierre, and Don Kent.
Good afternoon. In the news at midday.
One station is more than just the headlines. Weather that won't leave you wondering what tomorrow will bring. Sports that's more than just the scores. One station, today's 4. This is Eyewitness News. Live from the heart of New England, the one team that captures the pulse of the news. Randy Price, Linda Harris, and Paul Cousins. This is Eyewitness News, the first edition.
5:30, good morning, Tuesday morning, December the 25th. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and I hope you're enjoying the holiday.
Live on 4, New England's first look at the evening news for Thursday, May 16th, 1985, with Joyce Kulhaywick, Chris Kanangla, and the entire Eyewitness News team. Now here's Joyce.
Okay, thank you, Tanya.
Live from the heart of New England, the one team that captures the pulse of the news. This is Eyewitness News, the evening edition. Live from the heart of New England, the one team that captures the pulse of the news. Jack Williams, Liz Walker, John Henning, Bruce Schwegler, and Bob Lobel. This is Eyewitness News, the evening edition.
Good evening. Here's what's happening tonight.
Live from New England's satellite news channel, the one news team that captures the pulse of the news. David Scott, Catherine Kiefer, Lou Tilley, and Barry Burbank. This is Eyewitness News, Nightcast.
Good evening.
Live from WBZ-TV
WBZ-TV4. Jack Williams, Liz Walker, John Henning, Bob Lobel, and Dave Murray. This is Eyewitness News, the evening edition.
Live from WBZ-TV4. Jack Williams, Liz Walker, John Henning, Bob Lobel, and Bruce Schwegler. This is Eyewitness News, the evening edition.
Good evening. Here's what's happening tonight.
Live from WBZ-TV4. Jack Williams, Liz Walker, Bob Lobel, Bruce Schwegler, and Joyce Cole-Haywick. This is Eyewitness News, Nightcast.
Good evening. Liz is off tonight. Gene Blake joins me at the anchor desk.
Live from WBZ-TV4. This is Eyewitness News Evening Edition.
Good evening. Tonight, a powerful boost for the Seabrook nuclear power plant and a blow to Seabrook opponents.
Live from WBZ-TV4. This is Eyewitness News Nightcast.
I'm Jack Williams. Liz is off. Gene Blake joins me at the anchor desk.
Live from WBZ-TV4. This is Eyewitness News Nightcast.
Good evening. I'm Casey Kaufman.
And I'm Randy Price.
Live from WBZ-TV4. This is Eyewitness News, First Edition. Live from WBZ-TV4. This is Eyewitness News, Noon Edition. 24-hour news source. Live from WBZ-TV4. This is Eyewitness News, Noon Edition.
Good afternoon. An Amtrak passenger train derailed inside the Back Bay station this morning, then collided with an MBTA commuter train, injuring hundreds of people.
You're watching WBZ-TV Boston. Coming up next on WBZ News 4. Now, live, this is WBZ News 4.
Good evening.
Now, John Henning, Suzanne Bates, Ed Carroll, Tom Bergeron. This is WBZ News 4.
Good afternoon.
You're watching WBZ-TV Boston. Coming up next on WBZ News 4. Now, John Henning, Suzanne Bates, Ed Carroll. This is WBZ News 4.
Good afternoon. John Henning is off. In the news today.
You're watching WBZ-TV Boston. Coming up next on WBZ News 4. Now, Liz Walker, Jack Williams, Bruce Schwegler, Bob Lobel. This is WBZ News 4.
Good evening. Here's what's happening.
You're watching WBZ-TV Boston. Next on WBZ News 4. Now, John Doherty, Virginia Chop, Bruce Schwegler, Bob Lobel. Now, live, this is WBZ News 4.
Good evening. The jury spoke today and set O.J. Simpson free.
You're watching WBZ-TV Boston. Next on WBZ News 4. Now, Liz Walker, Jack Williams, Bruce Schwegler, Bob Newmeyer, Joyce Cole-Haywick. Now, live, this is WBZ News 4.
Good evening. Better get the snowblower oiled up and the shovel out of mothballs. You're going to need them tomorrow.
You're watching WBZ-TV Boston. Next on WBZ News 4. Now, Jack Williams,
Liz Walker, Bruce Schwegler, Bob Lobel, Joyce Kulhaywick. Now, live, this is WBZ News 4.
Good evening. Liz is off. Uma joins me tonight.
News 4 begins now.
Now, Liz Walker, Jack Williams, Bruce Schwegler, Bob Lobel, Joyce Kulhaywick. Now, live, this is WBZ News 4.
Good evening, everybody. Here's what's happening tonight. And News 4 New England blizzard coverage begins now.
With Liz Walker, Jack Williams, Bruce Schwegler, Bob Lobel, and Joyce Kulhaywick. The most local news on TV. News 4 New England.
Good evening, I'm Liz Walker. Jack Williams is off tonight. Here's what's happening.
Now, News 4 New England on WBZ-TV.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Liz Walker. Sean Mooney is off tonight. We begin.
Working for you. This is News 4 New England.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Liz Walker. Joe Shortsleeve is off tonight.
And I'm Jack.
This is WBZ-TV 4, Boston's leader for news and information. You are watching WBZ-4 News on Boston's television station.
Good morning, 5 o'clock, 21 degrees in Boston on this Wednesday.
This is WBZ-TV 4. Boston's choice for news and information. You are watching WBZ-4 News on Boston's television station. Good evening, I'm Ted Wayman in for Joe Shortsleeve tonight.
And I'm Lisa Hughes.
This is WBZ-TV 4, Boston's choice for news and information. You are watching WBZ-4 News on Boston's television station.
Good evening, I'm Joe Shortsleeve. New at 11.
This is WBZ-TV 4, Boston's choice for news and information. You're watching WBZ-4 News, Boston's television station.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lisa Hughes in for Kim tonight.
And I'm Jack Williams. Thank you for joining us.
Live at 6. This is your local news station, WBZ-4 News.
There's a new fight tonight over a tax-free smoke shop. This one in Massachusetts.
Live at 5. This is your local news station, CBS 4 News. Live at 5:30. This is your local news station, CBS 4 News.
Good evening, everybody. Tonight, the New England Patriots are on their way home, and they've got their
first alert Doppler forecast.
Live at 6. This is your local news station, CBS 4 News.
Snap, ball down, kick off.
Live at 11. This is your local news station, CBS 4 News. Live at noon. This is your local news station, CBS 4 News. Live at 5. This is your local news station, CBS 4 News.
Good morning. Many of you will have to be brushing some snow off the windshield on this Thursday morning, January 20th.
Live at 6. This is your local news station, CBS 4 News.
Here's what Harvard Square looks like on this Thursday morning.
Live at 6. This is your local news station, CBS 4 News.
We never had a chance to say goodbye.
And
This is CBS 4 News. Live at 5.
This is CBS 4 News, live at 11.
The tides are turning after our record rainfall.
Is the lemonade diet right for you? WBZ News starts now.
Good evening, everyone. Keep those scarves and...
Bitterly cold today.
This is WBZ News at 6.
Today's cold is just the beginning of what could be a very long week. WBZ News at 11 starts right now.
Summer heat, the surprising reason it's costing us at the gas pump. Good evening, everyone. I'm Lisa Hughes.
And I'm Jack Williams. It's not...
A very violent night in the city of Boston.
Now at 5 a.m.
Now at 5, a taser.
WBZ News starts right now. And what a day it was.
Now at 6:30, the weather is...
WBZ News at 6:30 starts right now. Well, just one glance at the radar this morning and you knew it was going to be that kind of day. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken McLeod.
I'm Dawn Hasbrook.
To survive. WBZ News starts now. Tonight,
Now at 11, the series. WBZ News at 11 o'clock starts right now. It's one of the warmest weekends of the summer, but it doesn't matter. Swimming is now off limits at this popular lake. And the problem? What's already in the water. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Dawn Hasbrook.
now at 5, a massive nor'easter has set its sights on New England. To do.
Ready or not, here it comes. A huge winter storm is taking shape to our south, and now we are under a blizzard warning.
A splash landing at the beach.
We begin with breaking news, a plane crash in Buzzards Bay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Lisa Hughes.
And I'm Jack Williams.
Live from Boston, WBZ News at noon starts right now.
Today, we're getting our first look at the man behind the murders at a Colorado movie theater. Good afternoon. I'm Paula Eben.
And I'm David Wade. Toys.
Live from Boston, WBZ News at 5 starts right now.
Here's the defendant, Edward Washington, not guilty. Guilty of murder first degree. Guilty of murder in the second degree. Not guilty.
Live from Boston, WBZ News at 11 starts right now.
A frightening fall from the platform to the tracks tonight. A local mother describes what happened, and she is thanking the rescuers. And tonight, one of those brave rescuers tells us it was instinct. Good evening, everyone. I'm Lisa Hughes.
And I'm Jonathan Elias. Good to have you along tonight.
Live from our studios in Boston, WBZ News in the Morning starts right now.
Had a good Friday morning to you. I'm David Wade.
Live from our studios in Boston, WBZ News at noon starts right now.
And now at noontime, a winter storm is once again filling the sky with flakes. This is a live look over Boston. Not that you can see much of the skyline because of the snow.
Live from the Channel 4 studios in Boston, WBZ News at 5 starts right now.
We begin tonight with two breaking stories at 5. The first, a massive fire in Webster. Flames absolutely tearing through a mill complex there.
Live from our studios in Boston, WBZ News starts right now.
It is too familiar a sound, the South Coast and Cape digging out after a storm with near blizzard conditions. And utility crews are on the Cape still this evening, busy right now working to restore power to thousands left in the dark by the storm. Good evening, everyone. I'm Bobby Sisk. Thanks for joining us here. Communities in southeastern Massachusetts.
Live from our studios in Boston, WBZ News at 10 starts right now.
It was a fiery plane crash in the woods of Marshfield, and incredibly, the pilot survived with just minor injuries. I'm Lisa Hughes. Thanks for being with us tonight.
Live from our studios in Boston, WBZ News at 11 starts right now.
It is a sign of hope for the Red Sox.
Live from the Channel 4 studios in Boston, this is WBZ News This Morning.
Why do they do that to us?
I don't know.
Crazy funny story, and then it's like the real stuff we got to get to.
News.
Good morning to you. It is 5 o'clock right now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris McKinnon.
I'm Brianna Pitts, in for Kate Merrill. It is Thursday, July 11th.
Live from the Channel 4 studios in Boston, WBZ News at noon starts now with breaking news.
495 in Westford shut down in both directions right now. Authorities had to shut down the road after a transformer fire spread to wires over the highway.
Live from the Channel 4 studios in Boston, WBZ News at 5 starts now with breaking news. Live from the Channel 4 studios in Boston, this is WBZ News at 6:30.
Right now at 6:30, people are flocking to the great outdoors as the mercury rises, but come tomorrow, it'll be plain old hot.
Live from the Channel 4 studios in Boston, this is WBZ News at 10.
3 top stories happening right now at 10. A youth hockey coach in Drayton is accused of sexually assaulting.
Now, live on WBZ-TV and streaming on CBS News Boston, this is WBZ News Mornings.
Breaking right now, 4:30, police, fire, dive team. Welcome into the Morning Mix, everybody. Former President Trump getting set for his arraignment. We're learning more about the indictment as he heads to New York City to appear in court.
Now on WBZ-TV and streaming on CBS News Boston, this is WBZ News.
Right now, a search is underway at the seaport after reports that a driver went into the water. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Eben. First responders have been there at the scene since late last night. WBZ's Nick.
Now, live on WBZ-TV and streaming on CBS News Boston, this is WBZ News.
Just moments ago, former President Donald Trump arriving in New York City, where he will be arraigned tomorrow on.
Now, live on WBZ-TV and streaming on CBS News Boston, this is WBZ News.
Now at 5:30, the workers who keep the tea running. A new report says.
Now, live on WBZ-TV and streaming on CBS News Boston, this is WBZ News.
Former President Donald Trump is now in New York City, a day ahead of his historic court appearance. The president flew from Florida, touched down in New York.
Now on TV 38 and streaming on CBS News Boston, this is WBZ News.
Right now at 8, former President Donald Trump returns home to the city.
We had no idea it was doing this much damage out here. It was so fast.
Now, the moments that matter most from across the country and here at home. A deeper dive into the biggest stories impacting the nation.
Taken into custody with his Secret Service in tow. He will be booked.
A focus on your family's health.
Kids with that type of heart problem develop heart failure.
And tapping into the unending resource of hope.
It's just about making sure we're out just trying to help people.
I'm Tom Hansen. Your news starts now.
Good evening. I'm Chris Tanaka. A Westboro firefighter and police officer hurt trying to save an elderly woman who was trapped inside her burning home. Now, sadly, that woman didn't survive. WBZ's Tammy Mutasa has the heroic effort from first responders.
Now, live on WBZ-TV and streaming on CBS News Boston, this is WBZ News.
And breaking right now, cameras will not be rolling when former President Trump is arraigned on criminal charges tomorrow. The judge deciding to restrict media access to this moment in American history.
Security officials are also bracing for a frenzy when the former president walks out of the doors of Trump Tower in the afternoon on his way to the courthouse.
When he arrives, we will finally learn details of the criminal charges against a man who once held the nation's highest office. The former president is already lashing out at the district attorney and the judge. Thanks for staying up with us tonight. I'm Lisa Hughes.
And I'm David Wade. Tonight, the judge is siding with Trump's legal team.